guys, I am back to film another Rewind Plan with me. I am memory planning for the week that was February 12th through the 18th, so real Valentine's week. My boyfriend refuses to celebrate Valentine's Day on the 14th because he's a crazy man. But, oh, here's last week, in case you were curious. But the rest of us celebrated on that day. I'm currently filming this on the Friday afterwards. I am deeply entrenched in getting orders done from the monthly Planner Madness sale and just took a break to sit down and film. So, the kit I'm using is my Strawberry Milkshake mini kit. This was one of the February releases. I originally was going to use this next week as like in my a full kit of this in my Erin Condren as like my transition from February to March, but I decided to use this Hello March kit from Scribble Prints Co. But I still really wanted to put this kit down somewhere, so I moved some stuff around and I am rewind planning with it. So let me show you the layout of my mini kits. The front page has 8 full boxes. I have a girl or like a fashion girl and a double box to work with, but I know that if I just like leave, like the way I designed it was so like if I use just like this part of the double box and then like just this apart from each other, it would still work. So that's an option. Oh, and then I've got a weekend banner. I've got my bottom washi, pattern washi, and 2 habit trackers. Sorry, I'm a little out of frame. I've got checklists, 2 weekly ombres, 2 3-dot checklists, 2 appointment labels, 2 flags, our small selection of deco and small icons, headers, little things, half boxes, quarter boxes, appointment labels, and our character stickers on the side, which I hope I can remember to use because I did pull out character stickers because these are from my shop. Yeah, so I'll need to remember to use those. So let me go ahead and grab my washi and stick that down. I know I'm gonna need to like stop for a second and go grab my scissors and hole punch. So usually when I sit down to plan rewinds, I don't have to grab those because they're like within arm's reach. But I did a little, here, let me first of all grab them. That took a bit longer than expected. Anyway, so usually when I sit down to film, I am very close to my like supplies, but I posted about this on my Instagram stories a while back. I rearranged my like big desk that is my office. So it used to be like the area where I did like all of my like sitting down to design and cut and everything. Like that whole area was just also my filming area. And then the corner of the table, because this is just like a large 6-foot table. So this corner of the table used to be where I would like prep orders and lay them out. And I figured out that I can just move my filming setup to here. And since the filming setup only takes like the tripod being up and there being this foam board down, I could still use this to prep orders. So that's what I did. That's all to say I am not within arm's reach of all of my supplies anymore, which means I actually have to like prep for plan with me's. And by prep, I mean like write down my plans and grab all my stickers ahead of time, which is something I should be doing anyway to make these things go smoothly. So I am using my handy dandy sharp cute scissors. I also don't have a trash can nearby. Here, let me grab it. Okay, so I just used this mini trash can to keep all my junk in. So let's hole punch this sucker. I'm deeply entrenched in monthly Planner Madness sale orders. I've been doing them in batches of days, so far day 1 through day 3 I believe have already gone out, or yeah, I know that people who got day 1 orders, since those were sent out first, I saw someone post on Instagram they already received it, which is crazy how fast sometimes post works here in the US, because like I shipped it to her and then basically a day and a half later she posted on Instagram with the stickers laid down, so kudos on that. So I am trying to get those all out ASAP. Like I'm definitely still within, I gave myself my normal processing time of 1 to 2 weeks, but I wanted to get those out early. So I'm appreciative of the like kind of distraction of sitting down to do this. So I didn't grab glitter headers. I haven't been grabbing those. I wanted to get an opinion out there. I think I'm going to mention this also in like when I do my April releases. But if I included an a la carte option where you could grab a thing of glitter headers to match the mini kits. So the full kits, the vertical and horizontal, come with glitter headers, but the mini kits don't, and I don't have them as an option to grab a la carte. If I had that as an option, and because of the sizing, they'd be like $1.50 add-on, would people be interested? I'm just not sure if people would be interested. Anyway, I'm going to get to planning. This week was kind of a crappy week. I'll be honest, I was not a fan of it. Looking at my schedule, like what I'm doing, I'm not going to have room to put the double box down. I am going to use the girl on Monday. Oh, I have an idea. Hold on, let me put her down. So the only day where I don't have a lot happening is Monday, but I don't have too much to put right here, so I could use the double box there. Yes, that is what's happening. Sorry, didn't decide this ahead of time. So it's been kind of like a crappy week. I just had a lot going on. This last week I'm planning for, and also the week that I'm currently living, both are crappy. So I'm not a fan of that. Also, the fact that my stickers, wow, can pull up off of so much crafting inserts is the number one reason. Okay, not the number one. One of the big reasons I won't ever, I feel like, switch out of this sticker paper to something else. Okay, so I'm going to start with putting down a quarter box. I am going to need washi on both sides of it. Monday, so this happens every week, even though I say it's not going to this week. Mondays, I end up staying super late at work. We have our staff meetings that day, and it's basically just a lot of catching up from the weekend, and I usually work on the weekend, so it's like doing like postmortems on whatever I did. So this day, I stayed super duper late at work, which is just to say I didn't get what I needed done at home, which was everything. So to mark, all I did on that day, that's what I'm trying to say, is I did laundry. That quarter box is crooked. I'm going to pull it up. So I was very happy I did laundry. Usually I do that on Sunday, but this last Sunday before this I had to work. So to mark laundry, I brought out these laundry girls from my shop. These are like my #1 bestseller. I'm trying to get this one done in all the 4 hair colors ASAP, just because, and the skin tones, because it's that. But these are also my favorite. All of my cleaning ones I just feel like are the cutest, and they make me hate cleaning a little bit less. So yeah, all I did on Monday was laundry. Very appreciative of myself, like sitting down and doing that. Let's go ahead and move on to Tuesday. Tuesday was like the start of the week being crappy. I'm going to put down the milkshake one. So, yeah, God. We're going to start with what happened at work that made the day crappy. I got in a fight with someone, basically. It's not even a coworker. It's somebody who came in and basically was a jerk to me. So without revealing too much about my job, I manage this database, and I have a lot of clients, users, whatever, and we have predetermined rules on how things happen. So this guy came in, he worked before he like used the system in the tech industry and tried to tell me how to do my job, and I explained to him that we have rules, and like I showed him like how he can go through the rules to get, like, he wanted to pull things like and get things in a format we don't allow. And I told him, like, the rules and how, like, things work. And he basically yelled at me and told me I was a little girl who didn't understand anything. So I'm 24. I've been in this industry, like, since I was interning in high school. And I know I look young. Most people tell me I look, like, 18 or 19. But, like, come on, man. So, like, and like, the way he phrased it, like, the guy in the office next to me was, like, pissed. He was texting me, like, do I need to come in? Because, like, the conclusion was, the dude was not only being mean to me because of how young I look, he was being, like, totally sexist. He was trying to explain to me how my technology works. And I'm like, dude, I built it. I manage it. I know how it works. I'm getting angry just talking about it. So, that made me really upset. Like, the whole thing blew up because, like, when he didn't like what I said, he went straight to my boss and was like, she doesn't know what she's doing, you need to fire her. And my boss was like, yeah, no, you're full of crap, which I super appreciate, but, like, it was just super, sorry, that was a lot of complaining, but, like, there's certain things I can't stand. He hit, like, all of, like, my, like, spots for things I hate. Like, the number one thing I hate anybody calling me ever is little lady. I don't know what it is about it, and I get called, like, I'm not from the South where I've heard that before, but, like, don't call me freaking little lady. And he called me that 4 times in the course of a 20-minute meeting. All right, I'm getting myself angry all over again. So, to mark how angry and how awful that meeting is, I have from the Coffee Monsters Co. these emoji heads. I just got a huge order of Coffee Monsters Co. stickers. I mean, like, so I sent in a bean counter. So if you don't know, you get these beans at the top of Coffee Monsters Co. stickers, and, like, oops, I already lost it. So you put them on this sheet, and if you fill up a whole sheet, you collect a free sampler with your next order. So for this order, I, like, got a free sampler, and I already filled up an entire bean counter, and I had ordered too many sticker sheets, and I didn't get. So I have some of these that still have the bean counters on them. But I ordered, like, 5 or 6 sheets of different kinds of these because I love them. This is exactly what I bought them to mark because I don't really have, like, angry stickers. But I have an emoji head who's all angry, the one here on the left, to mark my meeting with Mike. I hate you, Mike. Also, like, he has to work with me for the next at least, like, 8 to 9 months, and, like, you know that every single, like, request he puts in, so I like, certain things, like, I'll promise, like a up to 48-hour turnaround time, and I usually get it done in 2 to 3 hours. You know every single one of his requests is going to take 47 to 48 hours, because he made an enemy. That's my passive-aggressive way of messing with him. So, I went on such a long rant. I apologize, guys, but I needed to get that out there. So next I'm going to put down a quarter box. I was really angry, but I came home to some Happy Mail. I went on a buy-sell trade group on Facebook for planners, and I purchased a 2018 horizontal planner, just so I want to, like, be able to test out my horizontal stickers and reformat them if necessary and all that stuff just to make sure they're great. So I got that, and I'm just really excited because sometimes when I have overstock of horizontal kits, I, like, usually just, like, slip them in an order for someone, which I'll probably continue to do, but if there's one that I truly love, I can now stick it down, and it makes me so happy. So to mark that, I did bring out 2 of my Happy Mail stickers. If you don't know, I have 2 Happy Mail, 2 Happy Mail stickers. This is the original one with her putting stuff in, like, a mailbox, but I like to be able to have spreads where I could, like, use this to mark sending mail. So I also brought out this in the last new releases, like, a few weeks ago, and I love her so much. Just, like, the pigtails. So honestly, for this day, I'm going to use her, just because I feel like, I'm going to use the large one too, just because I feel like she matches what I'm going for here. Okay, so let's stick her down. Ooh. I don't want her hair overhanging on the other day. So she's going to be right there. And that was it for Tuesday. I mean, I did do some, like, work at home. I was prepping this whole week for the monthly planner Madness sale, which started on the 15th, and I had, like, 2 new releases of collections and 2 new character stickers. Actually, she was one of the new releases for that, and the other new release was this mermaid. So, like, I was busy prepping that, but, like, that's the only, like, thing that happened. Wednesday, man. I just keep looking at these days and hoping for something happy to be put in, but it ain't happening. So, Wednesday, we're going to start off with the fact that at work, I yelled at someone. I actually yelled at an entire company. The resolution of which, and I'll talk about this in my rewind plan with me next week as well, I got someone fired. So, like, the basic thing is we use this vendor at work that runs this program. The program wasn't working, and the customer service wasn't helping us. So, we were due on this day, on February 14th, Valentine's Day, to renew our subscription with them, and I just told our accounting department not to cut the check. And you know, the second that they got to the office and realized that we hadn't renewed our subscription, and we pay a a lot of money to them. Finally, somebody above her called us, and they're like, what happened? So I forwarded him all the emails. Sorry about that. My phone overheated and cut me off. I literally put it in the fridge to cool it down. So anyway, I was saying this person basically was giving me good customer service, and I'm like, screw it. I can get service from another company. I told the accounting department, don't cut them a check. And suddenly somebody higher up called me and was like, why'd you guys cancel? And at first they're like, we don't believe you that she said this. She's great. So I forwarded them all the emails, and then they were like, crap. So this resolution didn't come this week, came the next week. Like, they ended up firing her because she was saying some really awful stuff to me in emails. Not great customer service as the head of customer service. But on this day was the first day I yelled at her, and I was like I was calm, okay? Every day I'd emailed her, and then finally this day I called and I was like, no, I'm done. You fix this now, or what's the point of paying you guys? So anyway, to mark that, I want to use that sticker, from Coffee Monster's Co., this sticker of them yelling, and I've got this sheet here, so I'm going to use this little guy. I've gotten so much use out of these customer service stickers. I love them so much. So that was the start of Wednesday. Right around before lunchtime, I realized So right around lunchtime, as I was prepping to go to a special event, I realized that it was my time of the month. I had done a pretty bad job of looking at my calendar, and it had crept up on me. Luckily, lots of ladies work in my office and were very helpful, but to mark that, these are, again, those emoji heads from Coffee Monster's Co. I wanted to use that one right there, because I was just kind of like over it. So next up, coming on Wednesday, so every month my company does this monthly fundraising lunch. Basically, our top donors who give monthly are invited to this really fancy lunch, and we have special guest speakers. It's really fun. We get awesome food. So to mark that, I bought these stickers actually for just this exact purpose. I use these in my weekly plan with me. For this week, these are just the Scribble Prince Co. Celeste character sticker, like all dressed up, and she's so cute, and I'm going to put down a larger one of her all dressed up and looking so cute. If you know of a shop that has like other stickers that scream to you like all dressed up, ready to go out, but don't feel like you're ready to go out like clubbing or something, I haven't found other than these like dressed up professional ones. Anywho, I was feeling pretty crappy for obvious reasons that day, so I decided to head over to my boyfriend's after work. It was nice. I think I might have gone shopping beforehand now that I think about it. I can't really remember much. I gotta write these down and how stuff happens. But, I came over and we started watching TV together. We were watching a show called The End of the Effing World. I've already seen the series. I think it's great, and I really want him to like it, but he's not super into it. But to mark us seeing that together, I was going through my sticker stash to see if I could destash anything, and I remembered I had these and how much I like them. They're from a shop called the Itty Bitty Sticker Company. I don't know if they're still around because these are from a while back, but I think they are. I think I bought these like last June or last May, before that actually. It's probably actually already been a year since I got these. But I used to use these to mark couple nights with my boyfriend, and I love them because we both love cats. So I'm going to use this medium-sized one right in here. Oh, aren't these so cute? I bought several other cat-related sheets from there. But anyway, that was my Wednesday. Let's move on to Thursday. Well, first of all, look at that. I love that I got that double box in. Let's move on to the second half of the week. Thursday. I'm going to use this one. I'm trying to see when I'll have the best time to put in my girl full box, but I'm not sure I will. I might just have to save her. Thursday. So we're going to start off by putting in that this was the first day of the monthly planner madness sale. Holy crap, madness it was. I thought I was ready for this sale, but I thought I had printed, cut, packaged enough stickers to last me all 5 days of the sale, but the sales blew through my inventory by like the first, like less than 24 hours. So thank you for the support. I really appreciated it. It was an insane sale. Like, not just like, it was 50% off my already kind of like super low prices, so I can understand why people would want to try a new shop for that cost, which is why I made it that cost. But I was just really exhausted from it all, and I'm still working through those orders. I was blown away. Like, I'm sitting at work and my coworkers are just watching my phone like blow up. Anyway, to mark the start of the sale, I pulled out my planning character stickers. I'm going to use a larger one. I love that sale. I don't think I'll ever do a 50% off sale. Actually, I have a 50% off sale planned as soon as, let me show you. Okay, so I keep track of wherever I've had, whatever states I have sales to on. This is just like I printed off a map and I put it on this thing I got at, I want to say, what was it? Meyer, actually. So as whenever I get a new state, I color it in. Most of my sales, I kid you not, come from Texas, which makes sense. A lot of the planner community is in Texas. But as I get them, I fill them in. This isn't up to date for the sales of the monthly Planner Madness sale. I know there were several states added to this, so if you live in one of these states and want to order for me so that I can fill this in, Wisconsin and Minnesota are two I know. Sorry, not Michigan. Yeah, Wisconsin and Minnesota are two I know I got sales from. Ooh, I forgot to fill in the rest of Michigan. Sorry about that. Anyway, as soon as I get all 50 states, I am planning a 2-day 50% off sale to celebrate that. But other than that, I have no plans to ever do a sale that huge again. I'll probably do smaller sales in between, but whew, that was exhausting. So that was to mark that. I keep going on long tangents. I apologize. Next, I want to mark that it was my dad's birthday. I did remember to call him, which super proud of myself for that. I put it in my planner. So to mark his birthday, I pulled out from Stickies by CNS these birthday stickers. Honestly, I should stop using these because the shop, I've talked about it before, used to be my favorite shop for character stickers, but they moved off of Etsy to their own website, which I totally get. But on the other hand, I trust shops on Etsy more than like ones with their own shop, so I tend not to buy. Like, if I have a choice, I will buy from Etsy. So the next thing I'm marking is, I had planned to go on this day, and I finally ended up just sticking to my plans. I headed to my house. My parents own a house that I used to live in, and I've been slowly getting it ready for stuff, but I needed to go to just do some, like, general maintenance stuff and to pick up my mail. But to mark going to the house, I'm going to put in, these are from the Coffee Monsters Co. I got them in that last huge order. They're driving emojis. Half of them are, like, angry. I'm going to pull up a happy one. Let's just do the blue one. I wasn't angry, and the traffic wasn't terrible. But while I was there, I picked up, like, it would have been, like, a month's worth of mail. Some of it was just, like, bills or spam, or not spam mail, but, you know, like, junk mail, all of that stuff. Some of it was some new stickers that I had accidentally shipped to the wrong address because PayPal. Oops, I'm going to put this the other way. So I was very happy to pick that up, but it was, like, just a lot of mail to go through. Some of it was my tax forms, which reminds me, I need to start filing my taxes. So there was that. So to mark picking up all that mail, I have, again, the Coffee Monsters Co. You're seeing a theme. These are Happy Mail emojis, and I really like the ones getting stuff from the mail and ones holding the letters. But I'm going to do these because I went to the post office to pick up my mail. I think they were very appreciative to hand me that stack so they could get rid of it. Anyway, that was Thursday. Because I live an hour and a half from that house, after, like, going to the house, taking in the trash cans, putting out the trash cans full of trash, doing all that stuff, I got home super duper late. No fun for that. Friday. So we're going to start off by marking that Friday was payday. I, for obvious reasons, like payday. They give me money on that day for my job. It is one of those days where I, like, legitimately don't mind having a rough job and getting yelled at because there's money in my bank account. I know on paydays I'm usually nicest to my boss. So to mark that, I'm putting in a flag, and from the Bubble Monsters Co. So I usually use the payday girl that I have in my shop, and I actually brought her out as well because I keep forgetting they're there. But I have these whole payday stickers that are just really cute. So I'm going to use the one flinging up money. other things on Friday. We had a pizza party at work. We invited all of the interns that we've had all season, and then all of the ones from any affiliate offices or anything like that. And we just had a big pizza party where we basically said, hey, come work for us. We hope you liked your internship. Here's a full-time job. To the good ones. So anyway, to mark that, I have for my shop these Abby Pizza Party stickers. These are amazing. I just revamped these sheets on Etsy, and I'm about to, I think these are going to be one of the ones that are, I'm going to add the 2 other hair colors in the skin tone variation. I'm kind of also thinking of revamping again and changing one of these rows, probably the bottom row, to be like slices of pizza or like a pizza box, just so you get more than just the character. But I don't know, maybe I'll just do it as its own doodle sheet. We'll see. The last thing I am putting in is going to be as a half box. I promised my boyfriend time with me this weekend, because he deserves to be able to hang out with his girlfriend every once in a while, you know? So for that, I wanted to mark that I cleaned for him. I'm fine with, like, general messes. I'm not a very clean and orderly person. Like, it doesn't bother me that my clothes are on my bedroom floor until laundry day, but it bothers him. So to accommodate the fact that he's a crazy person, I cleaned for him. So to mark that, I am putting in this Sweeping Girl sticker, another one of my lovely cleaning stickers. For as much as I hate cleaning, I have a ton of cleaning stickers. So to mark all the cleaning I did for him, I'll put that in. Alrighty, next let's move on to Sunday. Sunday. So we're going to start by putting in something a little ridiculous. But, you know, I'm just a ridiculous person. This was the 1-year anniversary of my silhouette cutting machine. On February 17th, 2017, you can check my Instagram for this. USPS, actually it was FedEx, I believe. No, it was USPS. I can't remember. But they delivered my silhouette portrait in a box with a lot of other things I ordered with it. And I messed up on my very first cutting. This was the day, I remember this day, like, last year, like, so much. I remember, because up until then, I'd been selling, like, digital stickers. And I was using them because I was just, like, cutting things by hand, like, actually with these exact scissors. But this was the day that I was like, man, I can finally cut my own stickers, and I realized that it's a lot harder than it looks. And that was the day that I realized that there weren't as many videos out there on how to cut stickers and how to make stickers, which is when I decided I was going to make some after I figured out how. So to mark the celebration, if I hadn't been doing the monthly Planner Madness sale, I would have had like a special sale just for that occasion. But to mark that, I pulled out from, again, the Bubble Monsters Co. these birthday stickers, but I thought they were still cute. So I'm going to use this guy up here blowing out candles because it was an anniversary. I was thinking of getting like a balloon and like hanging it on my silhouette and taking a picture for Instagram, but I decided that'd be a little crazy. Next, I had a meeting on this day for work. I promised my boyfriend I'd hang out with him all day, and of course that didn't happen because I have a job and work. But it was a really annoying meeting. It's basically our board of directors meets quarterly, and they have this habit of arguing over the little things, like we have a vote coming up, or we're giving these people a right to vote on this or this thing. Do we want to make it a 2/3 majority or a half majority? Like, I appreciate the minute details, but come on, like, come on. So it was supposed to take an hour and a half. Of course, it took 4 hours. So to mark that, I have this sheet from the Coffee Monsters Co. I've used her meeting emojis a lot before, but I love this revamp where there's like somebody like, let me wait for it to focus, like slamming his head on the table. Anywho, I'm just going to grab one of these and stick them in right here to mark that lovely, lovely meeting. Next, I came home and I had some Happy Mail. I was going to use the character sticker to mark this, but I'm honestly, oops, wrong one. I'm just going to use one of the Happy Mail stickers from the kit, so I have room. I was going to use these Once More with Love stickers. I got a new ink for my printer. I like marking this in my planners just so I remember the last time I got it. I'm really loving the instant ink program. Like, I just get shipped ink before I even know that I need it, and I know exactly how much I'm being charged for every paper I print, no matter how much ink. I love it. I really do. So the next thing to mark is, yes, my boyfriend did come over. I did give him my time. and we ended up watching movies. So I really wanted to go see Black Panther. But my boyfriend soon figured out that I was a little behind on the Marvel movies just because I like TV more than I like movies. So before I was allowed to go see Black Panther, which, by the way, we haven't seen yet, I had to first watch Spider-Man Homecoming and Thor Ragnarok, both of which were really, really good. I just sometimes need someone to sit me down and make me watch it. So to mark that, I pulled out these multicolors from my shop. These are the movie marquees. And I haven't I'm going to do a blue, actually. I pulled out the winter and the spring just because you never know. Yeah, the winter is actually going to work better than the spring. So that is to mark watching those. I love these movie marquees so much. Sunday. I didn't pull out any of my stickers for Sunday. Sorry, I just didn't realize that. So I'm not using this full box. I'm going to try to make it work with just washi, and I feel like I'm going to fail. So we're going to start off with the fact that I ordered groceries. Hold on. I put some food up on the stove, and I'm getting that beeping sound, which means it's always done. So I'm going to go take that off the stove and prep that, and also grab all the stickers I needed for Sunday because I forgot all of them for some reason. So I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, and I grabbed some stickers, and let's get to it. Alright, the big thing that happened on this day is I had a work training. Most of my job is, well, it feels like most of my job is traveling to do trainings for people, and usually they're great. I love doing trainings. I get to spend the car rides there catching up on podcasts, and when my boyfriend drives or someone else drives, I put in my headphones and get caught up on YouTube videos, which is nice. This training was not like that. It was very early in the morning on a Sunday, which is, I don't normally allow that, but they begged. And it was just awful. Basically, I explain what my training is before I get there, and it's about a technology, computer. So first of all, they didn't have Wi-Fi, which is one of the requirements for holding a training. So I had to hotspot and used all my data up. 2, nobody brought their own computer, so they were just sitting there watching me. And 3, not a single person in that room was under the age of 60, and I had to teach all of them what a freaking computer was. It was a waste of my time. I got 2 hours in, and they're like, oh, honey, you're going over our head. How do we get this in paper form? And I'm like, you don't. You don't. You just get somebody younger to learn all of this, or somebody who understands computers. I was angry. Sorry, I don't mean to be, ageist, because, I know computers can be complicated, but come on. I do a training for technology. Send someone who understands anything about technology. So, I'm sorry, I'm zooming you in a little bit. So to mark that, first of all, I use these computer girl stickers. I just grabbed it right off the mini kit sheet to mark my trainings. So I thought I would use her anyway, just because, yeah. And then I grabbed these these Modi head stickers from my pile that I used earlier, and I'm going to use the angry one again, because I was angry. And it was also a 4-hour training. Usually is what my training is. I only got through 3 hours of it, and it was a 2.5-hour drive there and back. So I wasted a whole day on this. So next, I got home and I had some mail waiting for me. It was sticker paper. I ran out of sticker paper on, again, day 1 or day 2 of the monthly Planner Madness sale. So I just ordered a ton, which was good. So that arrived on Sunday. Thank God for my deliveries coming on Sundays as well. I paid extra to get it rushed. And then I got groceries. Actually, first I took a nap. It was a great nap. But then I got my groceries. I get my groceries delivered from Amazon. I don't know if they offer it in every city, but they offer it in mine, which is amazing. Basically, I go onto their website and I put in all the groceries that I would like. And within 2 hours, it takes them 2 hours, and then I get a 2-hour delivery window. So I got home, I think, at 6 or 7 p.m. I put in my groceries, and they said they would deliver them between 8 and 10. And they did. They delivered them between 8 and 10, which was amazing. I love it. It just comes right up to my door. I don't have to go shopping. I don't have to load up my car. I don't have to carry stuff upstairs. And it's not that expensive. I get free shipping if my groceries are over $30, which they almost always are. I don't have to pay an upcharge for delivery. I just have to pay the tip for the guy. So I bought $80 in groceries. So I gave him I think between an $8 and a $10 tip. That's their recommended tip. So to mark getting groceries, I pulled out my Abby getting grocery stickers. I'm going to use this very, very old sheet from last year. Ooh, that ripped. This is from way back when her bag says, if you're curious, eat more groceries and eat more fruits and eat more veggies. So that is to mark ordering that. And then the last thing I am putting in is that I finally got, well, I was up really late on this day. I started filming my plan with me, which hasn't gone live as I'm filming this. But I sat down and I filmed it at midnight or so, which is interesting. I don't know what I want to use to mark this. I'm going to take two little things. And to mark this was what I pulled out to mark the ink, or the paper cutting, but I ended up not using it. Anyway, so to mark planning, I'm using the Planner Girl on the kit. Oh, perfect. So let's zoom back out. So that's that half of the week. Let me pull out the other half and go up here and use the last pieces of washi I have. This actually worked out pretty well. So I have two things to put in on this day, actually, or on this box. So the first one is the theme for the week, which was, holy smokes, there's a lot of rain. We got a ton of rain on this day where I live, like just a ton, or this week, just a ton of rain. Like every single day, my shoes were always soggy. It was rough. I didn't like it. Rain makes me sad. So to mark that, I'm putting in this 3-dot checklist because I'm out of labels. But to mark all of the rain, actually, I'm going to flip this around. So to mark all of the rain, I pulled out two stickers. So originally I was going to use this sticker, which is, oh, I didn't even pull out the right girl. But this is my mermaid. Oh, that's because it's on the freebie. These are my mermaid stickers that came out with my last release. I was going to use her, but coming out in my April releases sometime next week are these new ones that I just drew. I was like teasing them on my Instagram stories, which if you want to see what's coming up next, I just like post like work in progress pictures all the time and videos. So these are Abby, the character, holding an umbrella. I had 4 different colors of umbrella, or is it 5? I think it's 4. Yeah, 4 different colors of umbrella, which, a lot of variety. So I'm excited for these to come out, and I do have these in all 4 girls, which is Abby, Barb, which is the dark-skinned girl, Aria, which is the redhead, and then I don't have them with me, but Bree, which is the blonde. So I'm going to use one of the larger girls. Let's use the pink or the blue. Let's do the pink. Theme for the week, so much rain. And it also made me realize that I have no idea where my umbrella is. So up here, I am participating in a 52-week savings challenge, a savings challenge that I made up. Basically, every week I transfer $97 to my bank account, and on the last week, by the 52 weeks, I will have $5,054. I plan to use the $54 to treat myself to something. The reason that I have it as I transfer $97 every week, because that's the closest I could get to $5,000, which still being a round number. I don't like the ones where every week you put in a different amount of money, because I think that's harder to budget for. Like, it's easy for me to sit down and say, I want to have this amount raised, or this amount saved by the end of the year, and just do some math. So I prefer that. I did stick these up in my shop, because somebody was asking about them, so you can order them if you would like. You can also customize these to any color you'd like. Just message me. So I'm going to put in week 7. I have already transferred this amount to my bank account, or my savings account from my checking. Yep, so I'm up to $679 in that particular savings account. So I'm going to pull out the other side and get started on this deco. Since it's a mini kit, I don't have the full selection of deco, but still a okay amount, especially for a mini, or for a personal spread. There's plenty to put down. So I'm just sticking this, really, there's no method to this. I'm just sticking it in every corner that I got some extra room in. You know what, I'm going to put this balloon right here, because that's when I was celebrating the 1-year anniversary of my beautiful silhouette. I have not named my silhouette, which is something that I feel like I should just because I name everything. I lost a sticker. It is somewhere on my dress, but I can't find it in my pattern. Anyway, I am going to fill this all out. I was trying to decide between these two pens to use, so let me just write on the back of one of these just to show you the color. So the first one is this blue pen that I think is just really fun, and I think this color goes well with this kit. And then the other one is like, I'm going to go with the blue. So I'm going to quickly fill this all in using this pretty blue pen, cut off some of the excess, and come back to say goodbye. Okay, so this blue color was definitely the best option. Yeah, it was great. So let me show you what is left of the kit. So I do have the full box of the girl left, and the weekend banner I just knew I wouldn't have room for with all that's going on down there. I've got my habit trackers left and only one piece of washi. All my icons, just because my rewind plan with me are when I use the most character stickers, like of all of it, just because I know what my plans are and I feel like they're much more permanent here, so I don't usually use icons, but I did use a good amount from this page. So I am going to stick this where I stick all of these, which is in a de-stash pile, which hopefully someday in the future I can just like take that giant stack of stickers and mail it to someone as a gift. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching with me. I think these are really cute, and being able to use like a ton of character stickers that I hoard and collect, I guess, is really, really fun. I'd say I'd leave everything down below, and I'm going to do my best to do that, but I'm generally pretty bad at it. Almost as bad as I am at getting these out on time. So, you know, I just kind of get them out there when I do. I'm not going to stress myself too much over it, just because I don't need more stress. But I really, really appreciate you guys watching these, commenting, whatever. I read everything, and I appreciate it. So let me grab my planner, which is a Recollections planner from Michaels. I am going to do a flip through of this planner and my other planner. I was going to do them monthly, but I missed January, so I think I'm just going to do them quarterly. So like after March, you can expect a very long talkative flip through. I just realized I forgot to cut off the excess. Oopsies. Give me a second. Okay. Sorry, I'm the worst. Anyway, so this is a Michaels Recollections planner. I guess this is my planner for now for this year. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love Rewind Plan with me. Is like just being able to flip through all of this and see all of what I have done is just really lovely, especially when I can tie them all in with this monthly or this weekly savings challenge. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, I appreciate them, and please leave them down below. If you have, if I like say I am looking for a type of sticker, please leave it down below. I had somebody comment on a video like a week ago, and I ended up going ham and buying a ton of stickers from this new shop I'd never heard of, and I can't wait to show you guys those in the haul. But please let me know of new sticker shops that you think are great, because I'm always looking for new places to find stickers from. Okay, I've jabbed for long enough. I've talked for long enough. If I haven't said it a million times already, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.